Why the new Teslas will take over the car industry. We don't want science fiction literature and movies to remain science fiction indefinitely. One day, we want them to be genuine. Hello, let's begin with a startling truth. Tesla's market capitalization is almost equal to the combined market capitalizations of Toyota and Volkswagen. At the same time, it's worth noting that Tesla owns less than 1% of the whole automobile market. The two corporations stated above, on the other hand, hold the whole 24%. So what is it about Tesla that makes it so valuable? Let's find out by discussing the new Teslas that are set to dominate every section of the automobile industry. In the meanwhile, assisting in the acceleration of a sustainable energy economy. In addition to consumer automobiles, Elon Musk's master plan calls for the development of two more kinds of electric vehicles, heavy-duty trucks and electric buses. For a long time, Tesla has been developing high-density urban transportation. So let's get started. But first, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future Tesla bot material. Musk previously said, "I believe Tesla will produce an electric van at some point," but added, "It will happen as soon as the battery cell supply permits it." He's referring to Tesla's newest 4680 battery, which, when fully developed in a few years, promises to be revolutionary. Because the battery is small and strong, it will make electric vehicles like fans viable. Despite the great environmental advantages, at least two based adaptations, acting as a passenger minibus and a delivery van, are likely to be included in the vehicle. Musk also believes that a solar-powered deployable roof for a Tesla van, which might give roughly 30 miles of range per day, is a fantastic idea. Because you have a large flat space, you'll need a van. That's where solar may start to make more sense. Aside from that, Tesla vans might be a wonderful way to electrify Tesla's service fleet, which is now powered by internal combustion engines. The reports regarding Tesla vans, on the other hand, are inextricably related to the functioning of transportation loops between the busiest places in California. The Tesla-affiliated Boring firm have planned. If the project is ultimately launched, Tesla may construct special autonomous vans without a driver's seat, providing more room for passengers and increasing the initiative's profitability. The vans will be able to accommodate up to 12 passengers and their belongings, with a capacity of more than 10 million people every hour. As a result, Tesla will undoubtedly work on the van project, which is expected to materialize at least as a driving prototype next year. The next generation of Tesla Roadsters is expected to have a range of 620 miles, which is critical since hitting the track for some flat-out hot laps would significantly reduce that estimate, as the Roadster's performance features will be unparalleled among road vehicles. Tesla's new carbon-wrapped electric motor, which is not only smaller and more efficient, but also capable of crazy RPM, has already been shown. It's what Elon calls the most sophisticated motor on the planet outside of a lab, enabling the current Model S to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds. Tesla's CEO has confirmed a new Roadster design equipped with a special SpaceX package, coming with cold air rocket thrusters around the vehicle, allowing for 0 to 60 acceleration time of an instant 1.1 seconds. His figure is pretty close to that of a Roadster announced at the unveiling event, but Tesla is going to push the new Roadster to higher performance on something even more powerful. And now, fasten your seatbelt, since Tesla's CEO has confirmed a new Roadster design equipped with a special space. But don't be surprised if this is the most stunning concept. Tesla wants to put it in place because the corporation wants to pack as many incredible cool things into its vehicles as physics will allow. Elon Musk said in one of his interviews this year that Tesla is seriously considering using the SpaceX package to allow the Roadster to hover roughly 1 meter above the ground. The issue is whether or not it will be street legal. You can travel quite rapidly, but you'll be restricted in time. You can hover about 1 meter above the ground. Tesla enthusiasts are also anticipating an improved version of another Tesla vehicle, the Model Y2. The Model Y is largely being discussed in conjunction with the opening of new Tesla facilities in Berlin and Austin, both of which are expected to contribute to Tesla's growth by the end of the year. Tesla stated ambitions to construct a battery pack that functions as a body structure during its Battery Day event, implying that the battery is not just an energy source, but also a structural portion of the car that connects the front and rear underbody sections. The revised design is intended to lower total vehicle mass by 10% while increasing the range by 14%. Apart from that, Tesla plans to employ its newest casting technology for the Model Y, which will replace several body pieces with massive casting elements to link a single-piece rear and front underbody to the structural battery pack. A Model Y with a single-piece rear has previously been built by the business. A 70-part underbody casting was previously utilized. This was made feasible by the Idra company in Italy, delivering the world's biggest casting machine, dubbed the Gigapress. Tesla has also placed an order for even bigger casting equipment for its future plants, which will undoubtedly help to streamline production and down operating costs even more. Let's see which Gigafactory produces the Model Y2 first. If someone were to ask Tesla's model line what they should look for, one of the most common responses would be an economical choice with enough capacity. The corporation is fully aware of this in a very competitive industry, particularly in light of Chinese manufacturers' efforts. It is necessary to provide something more than the present models, which, despite their appeal, do not come at an affordable price. The so-called Model 2, which would probably be built in Shanghai's Gigafactory and distributed worldwide, will have a lithium-ion phosphate battery pack, which is substantially less expensive than genuine batteries. Right now, we should expect roughly 200 to 250 miles of driving range, which is fairly decent for a projected price of $17,500 after the government subsidy, which Tesla may be able to recoup in 2022. The Cybertruck is another Tesla we're currently waiting for on the roads. It's supposed to blend the usefulness of a contemporary truck with the performance of a sports car. The vehicle provides durability and adaptability, as well as a great performance on and off the road. It comes in 3 distinct versions, depending on the number of motors used. Each extra motor provides faster acceleration and increased towing capability, but payload capacity remains constant. The tri-motor variant with the maximum power can go up to 500 kilometers. Aside from that, the latter can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 2.9 seconds. Not every supercar can claim such a result. It will be equipped with a rear-wheel steering mechanism, which is crucial for mobility in such a large vehicle. The current S-Class, for example, has a comparable feature that enables it to be as nimble as the tiniest Mercedes. Along with the Cybertruck, Musk has promised many other fantastic things, so it's worth waiting for a little bit longer. The Cyberquad ATV will be available as a pickup option in the near future. The little EV raised its first eyebrows at the Cybertruck unveiling ceremony, implying that, regardless of battery capacity, it will be competitive with many gas-powered ATVs, despite the fact that such vehicles are seldom utilized for long-distance travel. Meanwhile, it has a cyberpunk appearance, as if the cyber vehicle has become a little robot. Tesla's all-electric, all-terrain vehicle. The Tesla can not only fit in the truck's bed, but it can also charge straight from it. That's not all. After successfully scaling up manufacturing of a conventional-sized Cybertruck the size of a Ford F-150, a smaller version of the electric pickup will most likely be released for the European market. Elon Musk said in a tweet that it is extremely probable down the road, despite the fact that the specifications and release date are presently unknown. One thing is certain: Tesla is keeping an eye on the tiniest Cybertruck, self-driving cars in their entirety. The whole self-driving beta software upgrade was recently released. The Robo Taxi, Tesla's second groundbreaking concept, is becoming more practical. The business eventually hopes to produce a vehicle without a steering wheel, if the regulations permit it. Tesla owners will also be able to participate in the project, which promises to generate a significant amount of passive income by utilizing the capabilities of autonomous driving technologies. To get Tesla's full self-driving package, buyers will need to pay at least $10,000 or opt in for a subscription option. The automobile, on the other hand, will pay for itself once it is registered with the Robo Taxi network. Obviously, the more vehicles that are registered in the network, the more effective the project will be, since having as many driving circumstances as possible is necessary for the system to progress significantly. The Autopilot team has developed a new artificial intelligence model that uses data from all of the car's cameras to create a 3D bird's-eye picture of its surroundings, allowing it to perceive its surroundings more precisely and make better judgments in a variety of driving circumstances. Here's a basic illustration of how the new method accurately anticipates the intersection's whole structure. Tesla's competitive edge might be its superior computer vision-based approach. Without pricey LiDAR and HD maps, this is a difficult task, but it is the only way to achieve scaled autonomy. The software now completely depends on Tesla's computer vision system, which initially relied only on optical pictures from cameras rather than data from its radar sensor. The problem is that radar generates errors and slows down the total system, while computer vision already outperforms radar. For example, the automobile in front brakes quite hard, causing the radar to lose sight of the car ahead and attempt to reinitialize it. If the vehicle vanishes and returns multiple times, causing the autopilot system to respond slowly, you could go into the radar stack and alter the tracker's height settings, such as why it is losing tracks, but it would be focusing technical resources and attention on a stack. That's not the same as really splitting up. The system based on pure vision and artificial neural networks that mimic human eyes and brains, on the other hand, provides unambiguous messages and reactions early. As a result, Tesla may be able to develop a human-like driving system that is far safer than human driving. Tesla's vision technology, according to Elon Musk, will soon be able to catch turn signals, ambulance, or police lights, and even hand gestures. Another key advantage of the introduction of Robo Taxi will be the huge decrease in taxi fares. According to the most recent estimates, would cost less than 20 cents per mile on average, which is around 13 times cheaper than the average cost of ride-sharing services. Tesla has a genuine potential to disrupt the whole transportation business with their brilliant heavy-duty vehicle project. Despite its rather expensive starting price of $150,000, this four-motor electric vehicle claims to save more than $20,000 over the course of its life cycle. The major reason for these delays, as with the Roadster, is the absence of a viable battery pack capable of delivering a promised range of 300 to 500 miles. The Semi will establish new safety and efficiency benchmarks. Tesla wants it to be able to travel 620 miles and carry the same amount of weight as a standard diesel truck. Furthermore, the vehicle can prevent jackknifing and go over 1 million miles, owing to its 4 individually operated electric motors. Another encouraging piece of news came from Modesto, California, where Tesla will deploy its first mega charger at a Frito-Lay distribution site. As you can see, Tesla has a lot of surprises in store for us. Which car was your favorite? I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future fascinating videos. What additional initiatives do you hope Tesla will introduce in the future? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.